Hello Hufflepuff, and welcome to your weekly general reading. I hope you are doing well. There are no dates on my reading, so I just trust that when the message finds you, if it feels right, then it is your message at that time. Making an appearance is Chiona. She would just keep going. Go, 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 go. Okay, so we're going to work around that. Anyways, yeah, let's just get started. Oh, and happy Libra season. Yes, I'm happy about that. Anyways, okay, here we go. I think we're going to take that one. All right, let's see what we've got for you, shall we? All right, cards are coming out. I'm loving it. Okay, one card to be technical, but you know, right off the bat, that always feels good. I was kind of pleased with how last week's readings came out. I think the audio quality and the video actually were very synchronized, so I liked that, considering I'm not 100% happy with using this phone and this camera. So to be able to get it to do anything remotely coherent was kind of nice. So anyways, trying to get these out like maybe Saturday or Sunday, but we'll see. Okay, so I said cards are coming out, but so far we just have two. So let's keep going. Been getting a lot of stuff done, guys. It's like I'm on a roll. It's been going now for a couple of months, and every day just keeps being a little bit better. Consistency is something that I guess I've struggled with when it comes to the things that are important to me. Like, I can be consistent when I had like a real job, although I wouldn't call being at home and being a farmer and having raised kids at home and homeschooled them, I wouldn't call that not a real job, because it's probably the hardest job I've ever had in my life. But anyways, okay, are you guys just gonna keep doing this? Cookie and Chiona, I think they just want to be a part of the readings today, so we'll see. Alright, we're going for 4 more cards. Does anybody want to come out and play today? I do not know. I'm doing these on a different day. I'm doing these at a different time. It's just things worked out that way, and I was like, hey, I'm going to get some readings done. Just trying to take advantage of opportunities as they come. So, alright, let's see if we can get 3 more. I don't know how much more I want to shuffle these, but mostly because I just don't want to sit here talking about myself forever. Because that's not what you're here for, I don't think. 2 more, guys. 2 more. Come on. I don't know. Okay. Well, those 2 didn't want to leave my hand, so we're going to go with these. Alright, let's get a clarifier card, and then I will show you these, and we will get on with our lives. Go. All right, 2 of Cups, love. I'm really hoping that I can keep everything in focus here. Because I notice that this camera has a little bit of a hard time keeping the cards in focus. Okay, so first we have the Joker card, and it is a mountain troll. and it's in black and white. I have the same one in here in the red. So this one where he's looking backwards always makes me think of like something in the past. Plus it's in black and white, so that just kind of makes me think it's like a memory. Tooth splinteriness. An owl sitting right there on the privet drive sign. Bill Weasley. Blaze Zambini. Pavarti Patil and a Grindylow. And then we have Hogsmeade in the winter. And we have a Hogwarts Express train ticket. And finally, we have Fluffy. All right, so let me make these all nice and pretty, and then give me a moment so I can look these over and see what I might be getting from these, okay? All right, hang on just a moment. Okay, Hufflepuff, I'm gonna talk this out like I normally do, because I'm getting something here where, with this being the overall message is love, right? And Two of Cups. At first it's like, oh, that's really sweet. But then I'm looking and they're actually putting in some of the love potion into one of the cups. So I feel like there's like this deception going on. But the question is who is being deceived? I'm going to get to that in a minute. But looking at Blaze, I mean, other than him being one of Draco's cronies, I don't really know like a whole lot about him, but judging off of the way he's looking, he looks like he's suspecting something. Again, hopefully I'll remember to come back to that in a minute. But the reason why I was getting like this overall message of love is not just because of the card, but you know, Pavarti, she's got, you know, her twin, right? And she's also got that little bit of infatuation with Harry. And that leads her to, you know, make herself available for somebody that she really likes, but it ends up not going the way she wants it, right? Like, he totally isn't interested, completely ignores her, and Ron ignores her sister. You know, it's a horrible time. So that right there is like, well, Shiona, come on. Little bit of like that infatuation. But then when we look at Bill, like, he has that unconditional love being given to him by Fleur, right? She loves him regardless, doesn't care that he was attacked and defaced, you know, defigured or whatever. And they have like this really good relationship. And you know, it's their love that gives that hope during a really dark time. And then, even with the Grindylow, come on, Shiona. Even with the Grindylow, I'm thinking that, you know, this is what kind of stopped Fleur from completing her second task, right? It was the Grindylows that were just attacking her, and she wasn't able to save her sister, and she really loves her sister. So I'm seeing like that sisterly bond, but also like that family bond, whether it's through the marriage or it's basically just, you know, he's loved because he's one of the Weasleys. The Weasleys love him, you know. That just, there's that whole love going on. Okay. Then we have this memory, this Joker, this mountain troll. I'm thinking, okay, so how does that fit in? And I think that's starting to tie into this deception thing. I'm thinking, perhaps Hufflepuff, that there's some kind of memory of love or relationship, or maybe something in the past relationships that you're trying to apply to now, that you kind of are in the situation where maybe you like somebody new, or there's something else on the horizon, and you're not really, oh, okay, Chiona, come on. and you're not really sure like where to go next with it. And that's definitely leading me on that path, because you got the sign and you've also got the ticket, and these are directional things, right? This is your way to get to something, and this is like an actual signpost. But it's privet drive, and privet just makes me think of private. So I don't know if you yourself are private, or the person that you're interested in, maybe they're a private person, or maybe this is something where you want to keep your feelings private. Every time this card comes up, I always think about, come on, Shiona, baby. I always think about truth, right? Like, it's something on your teeth. The tooth splintering, the only reason why I think of the truth is because, like, in your dream, if your teeth fall out or something, um, sometimes that can mean money, but sometimes it can also mean, like, some kind of lie, deception where truth is involved. Like, the truth needs to, oh, Gianna, what is wrong with you? Are you smoking crack? Okay. Then, again, like I said, I'm not 100% sure here. With Fluffy, I'm just getting a lot of confusion. I'm getting a lot of where, Blaze is kind of looking like he's suspecting something. And here I'm thinking, it's like, you don't know what to make of the situation. I do feel like this has something to do with you and a relationship. I do feel like there's somebody on the outside that you're maybe trying to start something with, or you have an interest in, but maybe that interest isn't being reciprocated and you're not really sure. Maybe you're making yourself too available. I'm not a relationship like counselor, right? Sometimes being available to the right person is a good thing, and that's how you get them. Other times being available is a turnoff to other people. You just really never know. And with the Grindylow, it's like that same octopus kind of tentacles everywhere. Like, I just feel like there's just this whole confusion, and when we have the Hogsmeade one here, sometimes I see it as just this beautiful scenery. Other times I see it as you're just like walking this dark, desolate path where, all the lights are on inside. Everybody's warm and cozy inside, but you're on the outside looking in. And I just feel like that's where you're at right now, is there's some kind of relationship that you're trying to have or maybe start where you're trying to figure out what is that last little ingredient, right? What is that last little bit that you have to put in there to make it work, to get it to start going forward? And I feel like that's just a really rough place to be in, because you're not sure what to do. And I don't see that there's really an answer right here. I'm just calling you on it right now, that you're possibly confusing yourself. And especially, yeah, see, with the ticket and with the putting the potion in there, I'm just really feeling like you're trying to figure that out. But maybe this is one of those situations where you're trying too hard. Maybe all of the confusion and the overthinking it, and really kind of maybe not having enough experience, or just maybe not knowing enough. No, that doesn't feel right. No. See, I always think of this one as a memory card, but I'm thinking that this is something totally new for you. Yeah, I'm thinking that it's confusing because it's new, and that's why you're so confused right now. That's why you're like really questioning it. I think with this one, a Hufflepuff, what I really feel is like you need to just kind of let it ride itself out. This is one of those situations where, given time, you're going to be able to figure out what's going on. But this overthinking that you're doing it's just going to confuse you more. Like, you're just going to be all over the place. and it might not turn out the way you want it to. Being that available and doing all of this thinking, wanting to speak your truth, I think it might poison the water. I think this is something where you need to keep your feelings private. Yeah, that feels right. I think this is one of those times where you just need to keep it to yourself and let that person come to you if that's supposed to be the one. That, or maybe that's just not the person. Maybe you have this connection, you feel like you have a connection, but this person does not reciprocate it. And that's kind of what I'm getting. Sorry, Hufflepuff, but I don't know. Hopefully that helps somebody. Anyways, I love you guys, and as always, be good to yourself, and I'll see you next week. Bye.